Alright, and we are good to go for Dredge again, and let's see about like right amount of gain so that we do not clip as different fursuits give different audio levels, so that looks good, and then we should be good to go. So hopefully everyone has had good start of the week, and let's see if we catch anything surprising in Dredge. So welcome, and hopefully you enjoy some Lovecraftian fishing, as it was discussed at one point. Like, yeah, there's this new Lovecraftian fishing game, would be good for this stream, and of course it very much is. So starting the week again with the birb and the Dredge. So welcome, and let's move towards the game. There we are. And continue should work, we'll see. And yes. So we got something new in encyclopedia. At least this. So clearly an aberration, one caught ice borrowed from a larger being. Certainly it's like unsure if that would work very well when you're of that size, but messages. So we had another message in the puddle, 1927. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of Crater Marrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck front of the boat. It did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around and few items fell overboard in the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. He has been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He is so paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I have never known him to be so superstitious. Sounds interesting. Like, certainly there should be some items then possible to dredge out of the water behind Crater Marrow that would insinuate at least that kind of a case. Alright, we have over $400, so... And let's see what's our situation with research. Don't think we actually have any research parts currently. So... And dry dock wise, we of course do have some materials, but not all, so we should dredge for more. And alright, we got a book for free. And we have kind of like difficult thing to put this in because it's of a shape that we can't really add one of these. So we have like the simple fishing equipment for now. Then we have the locations that we have for motors are already being used for motors, so that's kind of as far as it is. We have no troll nets yet, and we do have the spot that is for the light is already being used by a light, so we need more spaces for items before we can improve our ship in that respect. Fish we have already sold, and let's see what we like. So it's kind of like we do not have that much to do other than and we have nothing in storage, so it's practically rest until morning. We of course now have here the book correct engine operation. That's kind of like, have we been operating them all the time until now incorrectly? That would imply. So let's read that and hope we in the near future know how to operate engines. Alright, then we should pretty much sleep until dawn, as there isn't that much else to do. We could try for like fish at night, but let's try that further on. And then it is very good time to go out on the sea again, so let's do so. Maybe some nice fish, one would hope for. So let's see about that. There's at least the usual, like, what, one fish. Alright. At least a few like trophy fish, 27 centimeters, nice. Depleted, so that's it for that spot, and let's move further. Alright. Some cod. Alright, and depleted, so that's as far as that spot went for us, so let's then move further onwards again. Alright, that's like clearly unusual. Corrupted scales and bulbous eyes, like nothing you ever seen before, yeah? It clearly is one of those deviations. Alright, and that starts to be pretty soon all space that we either have, so it's time to go to the fishmonger. So that was productive and quick morning slash early afternoon getting some fish that of course gives resources easily. Would be also useful to try and find a bit more spots to dredge from. This should be very easy sail. And we also have the new thing in the encyclopedia, grotesque mackerel. Indeed. So we have now discovered 12 of the 150 fun items to catch, so still a bit to go. Some nice eel. Pretty good amount on this spot this time. Like, certainly. Alright, and depleted, so. And it suddenly became dark. Fishing takes time, clearly. Let's turn lights on at least, so. Alright, and shellfish. Seagulls clearly didn't get our catch. Ah, hello there. Hello there, you Rolf, you. Good to see you joining our stream. So, of course, greetings to you, and hopefully you have been doing well. It's been a while since I've seen you join, so always good to have you here. How have you been lately? Have seen you streaming now and then, but our schedules are not very compatible in the sense that it's usually like 3 AM for this one when you start, so have watched your streams like only a few times ever, because the time zone is not very compatible, one might put it mildly. Ah, that's great to hear. Very, very good to hear indeed. And then we should of course see like whatever was the thing the fishmonger had like on order. And how did you check that exactly? Like, because I do not anymore remember what they were trying to order, so it's like black grouper. That was the thing that wanted to catch at night. So of course could go for some fun night fishing, which always tends to turn out really well in this game. Alright, let's see what fish we can catch from here. Alright, that's the squid. We do not need any more squid. We need the black grouper, so keep going. Finding fishing spots only with the light is also kind of like, yeah, good luck. Alright, there's something going on. And again it's squid. We still would like the other thing. Is this also squid? Yes. Oh well, let's get some squid. As we are out at night, we can as well catch some squid. It's money in any case. Starting to also be sufficiently panicked that let's move to town. And here's again some fish. It's still squid, so the black grouper hasn't really bothered to show themselves up lately. So let's sell those and let's see, like, order. We already have the squid. We would need the black grouper that hasn't really bothered to appear. So we are done in that respect, and let's sell the squid and sleep some. Alright, 3 hours of sleep was enough to reduce panic, so that's good enough. One might observe. As long as it reduces panic overall, it's enough. And we already almost finished reading correct engine operation, so we know to operate engine more correctly than incorrectly, which is great start for successful career in fishing. One might observe that you should operate your thing more like correctly than incorrectly, which sounds like a fair proposition. So let's see about some daytime fish. And towards the rising sun. Let's in general see like where we would have shallow spots, because it's like, alright, that's shallow, so on that side we could have the grouper. Correct engine operation, so now we know how to operate boat motor, hopefully. Some flounder. Right, depleted, and we can't even fit that in apparently, which is kind of like the issue because it's square. So it's kind of like we simply do not have that many square spots in the inventory, so it's like impossible. Although unfortunately we have to discard one, but it is what it is. That's pretty quick sail, so let's sail to town and make a sail of fish. And then we directly turn and turn and turn around quickly and do another outing for more fish, because it's of course daytime passes, so it's like, alright, that would be oceanic, so we would need a bigger fishing thingy for that. That we can fish. It's actually even coastal, so some cod again. Trophy, at least possibly, yes. Trophy fish, 1.17 meters, would call that very big fish. Fish indeed, as you say. Alright, and that would be almost a full catch of fish, and we are also approaching night time, so back we go. And the eye of the terror opens as night falls, and here we go. Not too much panic yet, so let's try some night fishing and sell our fish for good almost 100, so we are close to having $1,000, but we need various items to actually improve anything much, because it's like research items and other things, so we need to dredge for materials to actually improve our boat, so it's kind of requires also finding more things. Oh, thank you. It's indeed always the trophy fish sells better. It's harder to catch, of course, because you have to hit the small yellow part on the timed fishing. So let's try if we can finally find the black grouper for the order. Let's see if we go in this direction, can we find a shallow spot? Very little fishing spots here, I have to say. Alright, we decided to go to Blackstone Isle for the night, which is of course, you can rest in any harbor. So let's then undock and see what we can find. Let's check the map and see, like, would be interesting to find more things. Let's go over there. There's the X, whatever it marks, to faintly remember that was previous session, like some thing which was recommended to check out. So it's early morning, so let's... Alright, this is also oceanic, so no hope with the oceanic fishing spots. Alright, that's fishable, some eel. And really good timing. Let's leave it at that if we are trying for the spot which the X marks. So, because fishing also, of course, advances the clock. What fish is this? Also eel, so... And here would be the special spot apparently, so... Here we can dredge. The dredging has a different game, which apparently can't play very well. Alright, this is really demanding. And it's already evening, so let's try and find an harbor. That went really well. Like, yeah. Whatever that thing is. Alright, very much lost at sea. Haven't ever gone this route, but we can if we do not get sunk by the weird thing. And yes, the more panicked we get at night at sea, the game gets more confusing, so... Alright, and made it at least this part. That was least successful dredging ever. It's quite difficult. And our boat also needs some fixing now, but that's least of our problems overall. Alright, we also have some holes in our storage thingy, so we didn't get sunk, which is very nice. That was least successful dredging ever. The minigame is quite hard because it requires a lot of precise timing, so... Let's get some fish for funds and return to town. Alright, that we can't catch. Alright, many-eyed mackerel, that's an interesting aberration. Alright, and it didn't have that much fish left afterwards. So there we go. Let's sell some fish, and then it would be nice to fix big sheep. Fortunately, we have pretty good amount of money, and we also have the new encyclopedia entry for many-eyed mackerel. Seal plates dotted with eyeballs, superfluous but scanning frantically. All eyes see right through you. Sounds very nice creature. Alright, and then we should be good for fixing the ship, which is like repair all. Only 60. That's actually like quite proper. That's only for shallow, so it's kind of. I do not think one can rotate these. It's like. These are same efficiency. This is a bit better, so it's actually kind of like. And we do have the better light. We have only one spot for light, so it's kind of. It is what it is. And we still need more materials for this, so we should look for more dredging spots in that sense, because we currently have like only some of the materials. The upgrades are quite expensive material wise, so look around the map some for more useful things. Let's see, like overall we should visit Steel Point to think for something at some point, so let's see. At least last night was very interesting, so let's see. We do not currently need that much fish, as it's kind of like overall not too bad situation money wise. It's more like would be good to find materials, as it's alright, we are getting closer to Steel Point. Might need to overnight there, but that depends, so this would be probably then Steel Point. Material pile, nice. Ah yeah, they want materials here, so now we know we should dredge up some, but haven't really found almost any dredging spots for a good while, so it's like, yes, would be good to dredge more material if we could find the dredging spots, so we need to see about that again. At least we can also sleep safely at Steel Point, so that kind of helps as long as you have harbors. Alright, dredging node. Yep, that goes really well. Bolt of cloth, and now it's high time to in turn around and go to dock. Alright, fortunately you can rest pretty much everywhere. The builder didn't want cloth, so that's kind of not useful here, unfortunately, but very big sea out here. Would that also be dredging or like real big fish? Yeah, that's like real big fish. No equipment for that. Alright, coastal, so let's get some fish. Alright, there's some fish. Alright, good enough. Let's check map, like these islands we do not know to have anything useful, so let's check them anyway, as we have like pretty good amount of daylight remaining. Alright, some eel. We can like probably fit one eel there, so. Alright, no trophy today. Alright, dredging spot. Yep, doing really well. Alright, let's get rid of a bit of fish. Alright, that's not the worst loss ever. And then it starts to be pretty good time to retire, so let's go back to steel plant. Would swear that time goes faster when evening approaches. It at least feels like that. Alright, now we should be at least doing the right direction. Fortunately, the map at least works reliably. Alright, let's see, like, Fursuit wise, that or in general wondering, like, what and who would like the silver plate. Most probably someone would be interested to buy one. It looks like it would be like it has the kind of like diamond ring icon, so it would imagine it's useful in some way. Also, how has everyone's week started? If you're interested in chatting, feel free to tell as we play. And of course, let's give a wave in any case. It's always nice to remember our good viewers in that respect. Oh, thank you. It's always nice to hear so that you are enjoying watching. So that's of course great to hear and pleased to hear. So good to wave at every fur, and then let's continue again with the game also here. So we undock and see about if anyone in the bigger town would be interested in some silver plate, and it would be nice to still dredge more like construction materials, but it's been quite in short supply. Like the only dredge what we find has some silver plate really. And we do not have that much space for fish, so no fish yet. Let's move to town. Alright, the lighthouse keeper didn't have that many news. fish didn't sell for much, and we even got some rotten. And then do think that we can put the bolt of cloth towards some upgrade. Yes, so now we only need metal and we can actually make the upgrade so that we can have more fishing equipment on board. So that would be a good improvement. And there's still good amount of daylight, so let's undock and like check out the back of Greater Marrow, as maybe we can dredge something there, as it's not been very successful dredging this far. So let's round the Greater Marrow. At least it's not too easy to get lost if you simply round the island. At least there's some chunk. Yes. Another bolt of cloth. Really? Oh well. Alright, and it's pretty much time to head back to harbor when we consider the time it takes to get there. Maybe some fish here on the way, and alright. Exactly one fish. That was a big stock of fish, and now it's pretty much night also. We can add some resources for other upgrades, so we can also add net capability. So we actually have to rotate this. It's like, remember to rotate your bolt of cloth the right way. Yep, fair enough. So then we have that done. Let's again try and find the nighttime fish, because it would require shallow fishing spot at night. So there's at least some kind of special fishing spot apparently, or some special spot, which of course tends to mean that yeah, maybe things go well or maybe they don't. Alright, that's very special looking squid, and that was all. Oh well. And there's the unnatural light, that's certainly visible. Alright, let's sell our very special thing to fishmonger. and that's another encyclopedia entry packed. 14 out of 151. Yeah, that's quite interesting aberration of the squid. It has teeth, which is unusual, one might say. So, do not think feeling like taking any more tries with luck at night time, so let's sleep a bit and dredge more around the island come dawn. So let's see about some dredging around the isle next, would say. So we undock and let's go around the island the other way, so starting from the lighthouse side. Alright, some eel. Let's catch a couple. There we go. Let's leave that be and ride around the island. Alright, dredging spot. That would be the first one with metal, so. And we still have the silver plate. We do not know what to do with, like, yeah. Oh, hello there, Tiga. Let's give you even greeting on the main screen moment. Oh, hello there, Tiga, and also greetings to everyone, and other kinds of things. So, always, Griff, always happy to have you here. And let's return to the game and see about whether we can dredge up some metal against metal. So that's quite easy because there's only one spot on the other side. And we could have more metal, but it will be an issue of storage space. We can of course put the eels a bit more efficiently. Though the plate kind of there's another 4 spot space, so let's dredge for more metal. Alright, and that would deplete our stock of metal. Let's see map wise, like rounding the crater marrow may take a bit too long, but we can go that way still a bit at least before we have to head back towards the port. We do not have space for the square fish, so let's return to port. Let's see, can we go between those rocks? Famous way to break your hull. Alright, that was some fancy rock antics. Alright, let's see a bit of extra fish maybe. Precision fit. And let's return to port. And we have some more materials, so do we get any upgrades done? Yes, we have metal, so we can add more bases for fishing gear. There we go, first upgrade done. More engine space, more light space, and then we have the net space which requires wood, so we could deliver the rest of the metal to steel plant for aiding the builder. It's already 4, so it's kind of like sell the fish to fishmonger. Silver plate is still like, let's put that to storage. There we go. It looks interesting, like whatever the structure is that partially occludes it, but let's again see if we can find the fish that would be an order. At least a bit of nighttime fishing. Yeah, that would still be daytime fish, so it's kind of like needs more night. And now it starts to turn night time, so fishing spot needed. There's one. And again it's squid. Alright, let's take some squid. There we go for some squid. Oh well. And let's check map. So we could get the little marrow. So opposite side of the base. Yeah, we have the trader. Does the trader actually buy the silver plate? Yes, $60, not bad. So our good fancy looking trader with his spectacles and worryingly foreign looking script buys a silver plate. Nice. Very nice. So something useful. think there is a fishmonger here, no. And there's a grieving father, which doesn't sound very promising. Let's meet the grieving father at night. Alright. The way he puts it is even kind of like... Alright, at least only belongings, not like dredge up. Alright, belt buckle. And would say that let's sleep. Not really interested in dredging up anyone's belongings during the night. Good. And then we have some fish, so let's go across the bay to sell some fish. And now that we actually do have more space for fishing gear on ship, do think it might be possible to in turn add more fishing gear. Yes. That gives us more fishing speed for shallow, so useful, but takes space from fish. So let's see then. Of course, more fishing speed is always nice. Let's see, can we realistically make it to steel plant yet? Kind of. We can also sleep there, so it should actually be viable. And first material, the bird. And find the lost belt buckle, yes. 50, so we can do some fishing round here and then return to steel plant. Alright, dredge. Again some cloth. We can use that, so let's try. Alright, doing really well to start with. Let's dredge another because we are close to the door. And have a good rest. There we are. And then we can do not think this didn't use any cloth, so it's kind of like not that useful in that respect. Map wise, yeah, it's much bigger a map, but like getting somewhere here, yeah, good luck during daytime. Would need better motor or something. So it's better to go to town foremost. We could of course. Alright, there's special fish available here. Let's try for some special. Yep. Apparitions, you say. And trophy. Yay, that was very productive fishing spot for the time spent. And then we didn't even run out yet. And another apparition. Very nice. Depleted. That was actually quite good. Quite good go at a fishing spot. 8 AM, so do you think we can do like a tour round the island? As long as we do not spend too much time. Let's leave that be and keep moving. Opposite side of the island, you say. No docking, but that does have like alright, that's not even dredging, alright, it's eel. Can one somehow like get the scrap from the... Let's look inside. Wow. That's pretty good amount of stuff. that was very specific packing, like let's pack the inventory exactly. Alright, no space for square fish. Special looking black thing. Alright, let's not touch the special stone. Alright, that's manta or something, but we have no space for fish, so let's finish our round of the island. That was quite nicely also timed, that we arrived as the sun is about to set, so let's go down, and here we are. We can then first of all sell some special fish to the fishmonger, yes, 100, like, yes, we are going to break 1000, so very nice catch of fish. Then we have the research part, so we can do a bit of research, and we have the things to sell in the opposing town. We also have materials, so we can take some of those to steel plant and use some of those in the dry dock for upgrade. So. Net space would be interesting. We do not yet have the net capability. Then we have the engine spaces, those require metal, and we have the light space, so we could do this first of all. So net space is available, and now we have basic troll net available. And we can also research better hybrid fishing pole. So let's spend the other research item, and now we have a new hybrid fishing pole available that improves, because we can now only put one of those and have 50% fishing speed for both coastal and shallow. So this removes need to have so many different fishing systems in place, which of course is a major boost for our cargo space. So also in that respect, that would be a major upgrade. And then we can let's see what our cargo. So we have some things we can sell to the town opposite. Let's go there, even if sun is setting. It's kind of like the safest thing to go across the bay. We could also now replace the earlier fishing rods with the hybrid one if the space is with that. So let's see. It's shiny and it's like 3 spaces high, so it's actually, yeah, it fits there. So actually we can sell all of these. and then we can buy the hybrid. And now we have much more better overall capability, as we need only one type of fishing. Then we have the cloth, and that's not used for the building side, so we can already like, alright, we can't yet, and none of these take any cloths either, so let's put the cloths into storage. Then we have these for the collector, but it's a bit... Alright, and... would like to get rid of you. There we are. That clearly was not our main interest. And then we could like sleep a bit, which would be a good idea at this point. So let's rest first of all, and then go to the collector. And there we are, so we can undock now. And proceed across the bay. $750. That's not the most ever, but I think we also had the ring. Wherever that interesting. Oh well, in addition to not finding the ring, let's go to steel plant again. And bring more materials there, as we have one lumber remaining. Alright, there would be also something to dredge up, so that went well. Pearl earrings, alright, so some jewelry, you say. Alright, and we need one more metal and one more lumber. Still confused where the ring went, but in general things seem to be a little weird in this game, so not the first thing. Fish very close, and that's actually dredging. Good. And it's even lumber, so we can probably give that to the builder. Research part. Even better. Would have wanted the lumber though. Alright, even 2 lumber. If we could dredge that up. Really? How can this be so hard? Let's pull that up and dock at steel plant. There we go. And sleep. Very good. And let's then undock and see, like, let's check the map first. So we studied these a bit, didn't have much. It's a little bit, we could actually try and dredge behind Little Marrow if we start immediately at like 6 AM. That should be doable, so let's undock and see about. Right, that wasn't even the island we were looking for. That could be with the lighthouse, so that's Big Marrow, that's Little Marrow. Yes, let's find Little Marrow today. Lights off for once, which is uncommon. Alright, that's fishing, not dredging, so right, that's also fishing. We are looking for the dredging spot for the grieving father. Alright, that's a dredging spot. All the cloth. Alright, let's abandon that as it's night is falling, so let's round the rest of the island. trader should be interested in these. 25, nice. And even more cloth we can't use currently. In the storage you go. And we can do some research. Mangrove, that we haven't seen yet. Hydraulic rod, that would be for oceanic fish, so that would be interesting. Heat resistant line. Volcanic, no, have not seen volcanic fish yet. What else we have, like ensign research, improved output ensign. Oh well, we could get 1 point. Nets also, like normal net, improved troll net, then we have like these huge things. So let's research this, because having one of these allows for also oceanic fish. So then we have like bigger stuff. Painter, good. Painter wants to do, has like a bucket of paint, doesn't look like artist painting. Decorations, alright. So we can decorate our boat. More pigments, alright. Alright, strange scrap and alright, change flag. Fish flag, angler flag. Fish flag sounds good. Paint boat. Alright, sharp mint requires a crab, so we need crab fishing equipment for that. Seaweed green sounds good enough, so paint the boat also. Nice. Let's not do anything else for now, and maybe like sleep. And it's morning of day 20, so let's play still this day and then finish here for tonight, would say currently. So play this day still, and then it starts to be a pretty good time to finish for tonight. So let's see then. We painted our boat, unsure if it looks any different, but alright, new book. Let's start reading that then. Relaxed mind. Does this somehow help with something? Let's try again to find the old man's belt buckle, like which side of the little marrow. Let's round round little marrow again and see if we can dredge up some belt buckles. Alright, let's try the manta. Wow, that's a big fish. Can we even carry two, do not think so. So let's leave it at that and not waste fish. Manta. Alright, and is this dredging? Nope, it's fishing. That's dredging. More cloth. That looks special, let's try that. Alright, and we have the bronze belt buckle. Let's return to town for the grieving father. Perhaps after some more dredging. This is about a million times easier to dredge. No wonder, because it was old iron chain only. Again, some more lumber. Let's not bother for now. I do not think we can even fit another manta, like, yeah. The manta is very difficultly shaped, so. Right. Ouch! We even lost the manta overboard. That went well. Alright. Fortunately, at least something worked out. Another research part. Nice. Alright, the old mayor clearly was not very sane anymore. And some research available. So let's research the improved engine. Then we can get like better engines in the future, including the probably some water jet or something. And the jet drive, wow. Yeah, so there are water jets. And let's go across the bay even if the night is falling. It's like the least worst of all trips, only across the bay. One fish. Let's also turn lights on, that would be quite wise by this time of the day. Repair ship. Still more cloth into storage. Now we can install the hydraulic rod also for oceanic fishing, so let's do that. There we go. And then we shall sell our single fish to fishmonger. We can probably put wood towards upgrades, yes. So 4 engines should be quite good. Let's see if we can put also the other engine with this budget yet to upgrade it standard. 200 apiece, so. And we can sell this thing and replace it with the improved one, so. Now our boat is a little bit faster. Then it's sleep time. So let's do 1 day more, still feeling up to that, and then we see who we will raid. So we did find the famed belt buckle, we have somewhat better ends, and we have oceanic fishing. Let's try some oceanic fishing, like we need to find oceanic fishing spot. That certainly ain't it. This at least is deeper, would this be? No, it's coastal, so on we go. Coastal. Oceanic. First oceanic fish. Bronze whaler. That's a big thing. And with really difficult shape because it has the fins. If we even catch another, can we fit it into our ship? Looks a bit tough. Let's see. Like. Alright, that's pretty much maximum, so let's sell those in town. First oceanic fish ever. That's a good start of the day. Yep, that's really big thing. Really nice. Like some big, real big fish. Alright, almost 200 immediately. And we can also now upgrade the other engine, but the upgrade is like minimal because it's 15.8 knots compared to 14.7 knots, so it's like not really worth the effort. Let's check map, like we still have the other spot where we should dredge, which is kind of worrying with the unnatural light and whatever. Could otherwise go around Crater Marrow and see if we can dredge up more metal. We do have time for 1 round trip of Crater Marrow. And the lightning strikes with pride and the thunder also upon us, and alright, it's pretty easy dredging. Far as it goes. One gold ring, alright. I'm sure you say. would this be? Some dredging. Yes. No, we don't need more cloth. Eel. More eel. That would be the special dredging thing. It's the key. I don't think that will be very hard to dredge. Let's try and leave it. It's not that hard. Alright, and we also read the relaxed mind. %% resilience to panic, as suspected, that it would help with panic. Alright, night is starting to fall. Let's check map, like which way around the crater marrow. That should be the shorter way, so let's return the same way. We could of course go over there because we have the key. That's not much longer. Let's do that. Can we even get between those? Let's try to not sink. Now we have the key. Well, you have something, don't you? Don't you say? Alright. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head now somehow seem changed smaller. Has it always been this way? Here's the lock. Have not found one. Alright. Allow me to aid your travels. Very well, Mr. Collector. Alright. Haste. It looks promising, otherworldly speed at a price. How long have you lived here? Used to be a fisherman, alright. Do you know who owned these relics? An old friend. Alright, that wasn't very... And then we sleep on this island. And this would be where we would like to save and quit, so we are very good to finish here, so let's switch to the main screen and of course give you all good wave, and then we also see who we will raid. So thank you all for joining for some Dredge tonight. We had a bit of a close call at times with things of the deep and all night, but we survived and found some things, so game progresses. That was really nice session with Dredge, so thank you all for joining. That was very pleasant session, and we'll see who we leave you with, so raid time next. Oh, very good to have you all here. Who's doing what? Kian is playing Call of Cthulhu. That's quite fitting for the month, certainly. Let's see if they are still playing. Yes, they are. So let's go for them. So once again, wish you a good night, and we will be also streaming tomorrow. So should be good to see you again, hopefully tomorrow, and we go now for let's raid Kian. Oh, good to hear, and more waves for you, of course. It was great seeing you, and hopefully you'll join again soon. And remember, you can also have some fun with the redeemables once you have some channel points, change suit and show off bodysuit and such things. So there we go, raid created. See you all hopefully tomorrow, and be well.